And just like that,
wow,
we're here. We're live.
Here. Thank you so much for having me here.
Welcome, Justin from Blue October. Your 16th, 17th, 27th visit to our studio.
Yeah,
you feel at home here, we hope.
I do. No, I feel so at home. This is so great. Like, I walk back there, and I'm like, I wonder if they still have my pictures from 2006 up. And you do.
Yep.
And nobody drew weird symbols next to my face like some others. So I'm super blessed for that. Grateful.
We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, we do.
But just like everybody else, I've been following along on Facebook. And you've been teasing us like a lot with something really, really great, which is you're about to perform for the very first time ever. Yeah. The acoustic version of I Hope You're Happy. Yeah. And there is no better way to get us going at a Radio 104.5 studio session. So if you would kindly.
Oh, gosh, here we go. Let's keep our fingers crossed. This is I Hope You're Happy, all right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be days when you're falling down. There will be days when you're inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back. I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember. Standing here looking at you. I'm wondering what the hell you're gonna do with those Dr. Pepper eyes and your bubblegum hair. Yeah, I'm standing right here. I remember how I held you so right. I remember that Saturday night with you. There will be days when you're falling down. There will be days when you're inside out. There will be days when you fall apart. Someone else will break your heart. They're never gonna hold you back. I'm always gonna have your back. So try to remember that I hope you're happy. I hope you're good. I hope you get what you wish for, and you're well understood. And whenever your part is, I know you'll be fine. 'Cause I hope you're happy, even if you're not mine. I remember when the world was ours to take. I remember you next to me. I remember you with every breath I take. You'll always have a piece of me. I remember, try to remember. I remember every word that we spoke. You right here next to me. I remember how we tried and we tried. I remember everything. Try to remember. And I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. I hope you're good. I hope you get what you wish for, and you're well understood. And whatever your part is, whatever your part is, I know you'll be fine. Because I hope you're happy. Yeah, even if you're not mine, try to remember that. Yeah, I hope you're happy. Give it up for Eric.
First time
First time.
ever.
And I was nervous.
Acoustic.
How's that?
Blue Octobers. I Hope You're Happy. Live. Now it's all like smooth sailing from
Now it's
here.
great. Now it's great. You
That's
know, my
perfect.
anxiety's a little bit down now. It's good.
It's beautiful. It's the new song. It will be the name of the new album that's coming this summer.
This summer, yep, June.
This summer. And you're here not just to grace us with your awesome presence and exclusive versions of new songs for the first time ever. You're here tonight for a Philly show.
Yes, I am.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Like, thank you. Go Eagles. Yeah.
That's the right thing to say.
Eagles! Sorry, I had to say it.
In this room, that's definitely the right thing to say. Yeah. So at World Cafe Live, this is an open book tour.
This is the open book tour, yes, ma'am.
It was described to me, because I have not been to a show of yours like this before, that almost, with all the respect in the world to the music, that almost the music takes like a back seat to the storytelling part. So can you tell me sort of how these shows came about and what you love about them?
It's crazy because about close to 6 years ago, I decided to make a big change in my life, and just decided to treat myself healthy, my body healthy, and stop doing, just man up, you know, and be a man and a good father. So I made some big changes that were very scary. So when I got done changing, I didn't know how to reapproach getting back on stage because I was so negative in my past and wrote such dark things. And I'd found this new light in my life. And so I challenged myself, because I come from a theater background, I challenged myself to write that story out and then just be vulnerable and get up on stage and not necessarily worry about the songs, but just let it fall on the audience on how the steps that I took to change. And then it's grown over the 5.5 years as I see this beautiful life just flourish around me, and I keep learning these new beautiful things and meeting these amazing miracles every day in my life, that the open book show now has turned into this just huge blessing and this chance for me to take down the wall between audience and me. And just, we don't ever know what's going to happen, but there's nothing negative that ever happens at these shows. It's always just, everybody's so grateful. And it's really a good chance to get back to the root of why I made music in the first place, and that was the innocence of believing in Santa Claus and first loves and first crushes and the romance of life itself. So.
And honestly, one of the most amazing positive follows on social media. If you're so sick of the internet and you're so sick of all the crap people are talking, follow Blue October, follow Justin. It really is a breath of fresh air. I'm loving it. So if we don't have tickets for the show tonight, okay, it's sold out. But you're going to be back at the Queen in Wilmington in, wait, I got the date right here. I believe it's April. I'll pull it out.
I don't know. They just tell me, get off the bus and go sing.
Yeah. And
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so we have a second chance there for sure. Or maybe there are miracles. There are ticket miracles in the universe.
We are going to be playing
you
Philly
never know.
for the rest of our lives. So
I like it. And with the new album coming this summer, you better believe there's going to be more songs and more stories to tell. Do you have another song for us?
Yeah, we're going to play an old one, and if that's okay with you guys.
We would love it.
All right, cool. You ready, Eric? I'm just a normal boy that sank when I fell overboard. My ship would leave the country, but I'd rather swim ashore. Without a life vest, I'd be stuck again. Wish I was much more masculine. Maybe then I could learn to swim 14 miles away. Now floating up and down, I spin colliding into sound. Like whales beneath me diving down, I'm sinking to the bottom of my everything that freaks me out. A lighthouse gleam has just gone out. I'm cold as cold can be. I wanna swim away but don't know how. Sometimes it feels like I'm falling in the ocean, and let the waves up take me down. Let the hurricane set in motion, yeah. Let the rain of what I feel right now come down. Just let the rain come down. spotlight, give me something. I need something for protection. Yeah, flaunt some junk will do just fine. The jets I'm sunk, I'm left behind. Treading for my life, believe me. How can I keep up this breathing? Not knowing how to think, I scream out loud, begin to sink. My legs and arms are broken down, with envy for the solid ground. And I'm reaching for the life within me. How can one man stop his ending? I thought of just your face, relaxed and floated into space. I wanna swim away, but don't know how. Sometimes it feels like I'm falling in an ocean, and let the waves up take me down. Let the hurricane set in motion. Yeah, let the rain of what I feel right now come down. Just let the rain come down. Just bring it down. And now waking to the sun, I calculate what I had done, like jumping from the barrier to prove that I knew how. Yeah, it's midnight's late reminder of the loss of her, the one I love. My will to quickly end it all, set front row, my need to fall to the ocean to end it all, to the ocean to end it all, to the ocean to end it all, to the ocean to end it all. Goodbye, goodbye. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. I wanna swim away, but don't know how. Sometimes it feels like I'm falling in an ocean, and let the waves up take me down. Let the hurricane set in motion. Yeah, let the rain of what I feel right now come down. Just let the rain come down. Just bring it down. Oh, in space. I thought of just your face. Give it up for Eric.
And give it up for Justin. Blue October. We're live on Radio 104.5 Into the Ocean. As we were discussing, you've been in this room few, maybe
To be honest, it was
dozen
probably like 8 or 9 or 10
times.
or 16.
I tend to keep rounding up.
45.
74 times.
Wow, no.
In your, we're gonna get there though. In your many visits to Philadelphia.
Hello, this is my 75th time. Look at my tickets.
Watch it. Thank you for having me.
If you're not watching at radio1045.com, the live video stream, you're missing out right now.
Yeah.
Any favorite Philly memories or stories that immediately come to mind when you walk in here? Or if you don't want to talk looking back, anything that you've always wanted to do in Philly and haven't had a chance to yet?
Man, first of all, coming here has always been a huge, great opportunity for me. John letting me come in here, John Howard is just such an amazing guy for letting me do this. Every time I come into town, he's such a good supporter of my team, and you guys have been also. But the thing I love about Philly most is Cadillac Tattoos. It's this shop. This legendary guy named Eric Perfect is in Philly, and he is like one of the best traditional tattooers. So I finally got to go see him and get a big American flag tattooed on my chest. It's just super dope, you know, like Philadelphia Eddie too. Like I love tattoos, so Philly has a lot of great tattoo artists here, and they should be celebrated. But Cadillac Tattoos is where it's at. Yeah.
Music and art, and it all goes hand in hand. I love it.
It does.
Yeah.
It does very well. So.
So I'm going to go back to the whole visual idea. I love that you're talking about visual stuff and art. Earlier this year, you posted that your gift to yourself is color. Your life is so vivid and passion and music and color that you're going to wear some more color. Now, don't say anything.
Dude, I almost
don't say anything. Don't let me hold on. So, Do you want to see if Justin has lived up to wearing color on the outside like he feels on the inside? If you're not watching at radio1045.com right now, you should fire up that video stream because we're going to go there exclusively right now. So please join us. Justin Blue October in town tonight and doing the full thing at the the Queen in Wilmington on April 29th. That show not sold out yet, but grab your ticket. So please join us at radio1045.com.
Yeah.
There was the tease. There was the tease.
Dude, I almost wore my yellow penguin shirt here, but I put it on, and my guys go, it's alternative station, man. Come on. And I was like, you're right. Let me put on my black, quick. But I had yellow in my green shoes. But
It was just a way I wanted people to keep hanging with
love
us.
you.
So
I love you.
no, I like it. I have that challenge in my life too.
I
clearly.
like the way you look in black.
Well, thank you, because it's about all I own. But I like that. I have been challenging myself, not in as eloquent of way as you put it.
Oh, she called me eloquent.
Because you did. You were like, this is
God.
what I'm feeling on the inside, man.
Yeah.
I want to show it on the outside.
I think in that post I was wearing a yellow penguin shirt with a red jacket and Kelly green shoes. Kelly green is my favorite color in the world.
Okay.
And it's Santa Claus. So, you know. I'm sorry, I'm going off.
No, this is great. This is what it's all about, man. We're live at radio1045.com.
I'm gonna look like a snowman. I'm just gonna be like lit up, like rainbow bright. How about
Okay,
that?
we're gonna be looking for that. Please post it all over Instagram, Facebook. It seems like you're a Facebook guy mostly.
This is my deal. I post to Instagram, and my manager, who's sitting over there, he has people push it through to Facebook because I can't get on Facebook. There's too much drama. And if you got drama, just stay over there. Because my life is so now that I post, and then I give it to God. Here you go, guys. See,
I like it.
And then I run. I don't want to read.
And in sort of an extension of, I think, maybe channeling all of that in a direction you want, you're going to be doing a new video podcast?
Oh, my gosh. You are
Video thing
yes,
for us.
we just finished the first one last night at like 5 a.m.
Are we going to see it? Is it out yet?
No, he's gonna finish it today, and we'll probably release it this week, like probably tomorrow or the next day. But it's my video guy, Rodney. He's so creative. He goes, man, whenever you go anywhere, I mean, I know it's annoying sometimes because you're so positive everywhere you go. Like you make sure that you just tell people, like you make sure you make people smile. He goes, why can't you just let me follow you around all these beautiful cities and meeting all these people because they're smiling when they meet you, and you meet all these. And we'll video it, and then you can write what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what life means to you. So it's really amazing, this guy. And we put this thing together last night and put some music behind it. He went back in the back of the bus where the studio's set up, put some beautiful music behind it and this voiceover. It's really sweet and it's really nice. I'm really excited about it. That was a long explanation.
No, it's great. I can't wait to see it. So we're gonna keep stay tuned.
Yeah, the first one is called Drive. What keeps me driven.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. One more question before we turn back to music. Maybe two. You are the definition of an independent artist. You're on an independent record label. This is very you. This is very DIY. What does it mean to you? What's the best part, and what's the sort of the biggest challenge you run into with that?
Back in 2010, when we decided to leave the majors, Paul, my manager, and I started a label together. And it was called Up Down Records. And we said, hey, why don't we just keep being true to people and grow this ecosystem of a family called the Blue Family? And we
Pause. Please talk into the microphone. I want to make sure
Okay,
everybody gets to hear
yes,
you.
Yes.
I want to make sure everybody gets to hear you.
We started a label back in 2010 called Up Down Brando Records. And the whole point of it wasn't to make huge amounts of money or go sign a bunch of bands and be like, oh, we own a label. It was to make sure that people were being treated correctly. Radio stations, the fans, that we could really super serve the people that support us in all types of ways. Open book albums, the freedom to put open book albums, the freedom to put video blogs out, the freedom to make albums in our studio out in but the main thing is that we have all this freedom now, and most major labels want a 360 deal, right? And a 360 deal means 20% of your publishing, 20% of your merch, 20% of your touring, and we can't live off of that. So I trust this man, and he trusts me with my vision of music, so we got together and
We started a record label in 2010, and we've been doing it like that ever since. But the relationships that we've had along the way, we respect them so much, and we really, really adore them so much that as long as we keep putting good product out and showing up and being there to support radio and to keep the ego out of it, that everything seems to work out. You know, and as long as we keep making music for them and not just go, well, let's just make the coolest thing lately and put a beat behind it and throw it out there. We truly want to do this forever. And Up Down Records, we just want to keep it like it is, you know. Did I answer your question?
You totally did.
Okay.
We truly want to do this forever. I think it really gets to the heart of
the freedom of being able to do whatever we want artistically.
Yeah.
You know, when you're with a major, you have a lot of things you have to. And we love the majors. We can still call Universal today and be like, how you doing? Oh, we're proud of you. We're proud of you. We love what we've learned from them.
Yeah.
And we would have never met you guys if we didn't have Universal Records.
Sure.
So we owe them our lives, but we also have so much respect for them that we still communicate with them. They communicate with us, and we're all just proud of each other.
You're paving your own way. You're doing it your way. I think that is the dream, ultimately. As an artist, or as a human, that's the dream, really. So congratulations on that. And and as sort of a continuation of that new album is coming this summer. I hope you're happy. We can't wait. Well, I lied. I do have one more question before
that's cool,
we
man.
have one more song.
I love this, man. Let's talk about me.
So you've probably read this a million times. You've probably been asked this question, just sort of rip and read from Wikipedia. But influences on Wiki include The Cure and The Smiths and Pink Floyd and Bauhaus and Marvin Gaye.
Peter Gabriel.
And what?
Peter Gabriel.
And
big Peter Gabriel fan.
The first time I heard "I Hope You're Happy," I was like, man, so many Peter Gabriel vibes.
I love you,
so like classic, not old, like classic, like timeless.
Thank you.
First time I heard it. But what I really want to know, because I feel like this gets to the heart of that, and we can say you liked all those bands. You listened to all those bands. They were big influences. What I want to know is, which of those bands, if any, did you have hanging on your bedroom wall as posters as a teenager, or maybe in your locker at school or something like that?
The Smiths and The Cure, like, covered my room. Yeah. Like the Salford's Lad Club, you know, that was like on my door. The Cure was in my bathroom.
In the bathroom with Robert Smith.
With Robert Smith, you know, the one where he's standing there, Boys Don't Cry, with a guitar, you know. Depeche Mode. I mean, I had them all over my walls. Like, they were. But then I had my secret love for, like, Stryper and Poison and stuff like that when I was, like, really young. And Quiet Riot and, you know. I loved that. I loved all kinds of music. Michael Jackson. Oh, my God. I adored Michael Jackson, you know. I had the Thriller album and the remember I had the Thriller poster with him all in yellow, you know. And I was such a freak for music, you know, like a freak. I remember saving up my money and buying singles. I remember the singles that people put out, and I remember I just wanted to know what the B-side sounded like.
Cassette or CD?
Cassette,
yeah.
Man. Cassette.
You know, this is interesting.
So seedy.
This really weirded me out. Cassette sales were up 35% last year.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
Real weird.
Vinyl
right?
sales are doing great.
Well, yeah, that's
CDs
cool.
though.
Well, no. But cassettes up 35%. I'm like, all right, well.
I like you. Yeah, we're looking at that too. We're going, Yeah, vinyl sales are doing really good this year. So
and what's going to be the B-side when you do put it out?
Oh, we got so many.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, totally.
All right.
Thanks for these great questions. This is awesome.
Well, thank you for being here. We love this. There's a little magic in this room always, and we're so glad that you're back. A show tonight, it's sold out, and then another one at the Queen in Wilmington, April 29th, and hopefully a whole lot more to come. But I believe you have one more new song for us.
I do, and this one I wrote with Ryan Delahousie, our violinist. I love it. I wrote it with Ryan just in thanks to the people like mainly my wife. You know, just I could thank her for the rest of my life, and I would never be able to thank her enough. So I keep trying to find new and creative ways to tell her just how much I appreciate her. So
time in the world. Nobody really wants to go back to work anyhow, let's be real.
If it's on the web, it's got to be in too. And this song is called King. riding it together so much that we went out and got matching tattoos. Look at that. Yeah. Everybody like, that's so weird. No, but what's cool is we have a tattoo artist on the bus with us right now. And we just sit around and get tattoos. It's pretty cool. One second. Follow your heart. Follow your feet, your soul. Follow your dreams wherever they go. And never slow down. Find someone to share it with them. And then never let them go. Hold me close, closer than ever before. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. With all that I know, with all that I am. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. We light up the dark. We light up the streets with gold. Follow your dreams wherever they go. And never slow down. And find someone to share it with them. And then never let them go. Hold me close, closer than ever before. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. With all that I know, with all that I am. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. If you take away everything, you in my arms, I feel like a king. Holding you close, oh, I love you like I won't let go. And when you strip away everything, you in my arms, I feel like a king. Holding you close, oh, I love you like I won't let go. Hold me close, closer than ever before. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. With all that I know, with all that I am. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. Thank you. Thank you.
For Eric.
For Eric.
Justin, thank you so much. For those of us who spaced on the name of the song, it's Kingdom?
King. Just King.
It's King, and
Yep.
it's beautiful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And that will be on the new record. I hope you're happy.
That'll be on the new record. I hope you're happy.
We don't have a date yet, but we know summer, right?
It'll be in June. Yeah.
Okay, in June.
Paul's
Can't
like,
wait.
oh my God.
June-ish. June-ish.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
things, we can't rush them. It's
Yeah.
art, man.
Well,
You
the
got it.
album's, like close to being done. We're actually finishing it in the back of the bus. Like,
Yeah, I saw you were building a studio.
Yeah, we have a
stuff
studio in the
there.
back of the bus. It was funny because the bus we had first broke down on the way out here, right? So no, it's good. Look at the silver lining. We pulled over, and we got this new bus. It's not as good as the old bus, but we're still being positive about it. You know what I'm saying? But we had the bus in the studio in the back. It was perfect, and now we're in this bus where we sleep in this big bed in the back, right? It's like this. But the positive thing about it is, it's like no matter where we go, we just make it happen. Last night we had the microphone up next to the shower. We're gonna get in the shower tonight, and I'm gonna sing in there, and you just make it happen, And it's just really cool to be in a bus and then to come here and then go back to the bus and record and then play a show. Then it's just truly a blessing and an honor. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, so glad to get to share this time with you today. Looking forward to everything that is coming later this year, the new album. Back Wilmington, April 29th at the Queen. That'll be a full on like electric sort of dealio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And then the special open book show tonight, sold out.
Yeah.
Happiness and health and
Thank
nothing but goodness and color,
Color.
and all of those things.
Yeah.
Until we see you again. One more time, thank you, Justin, Eric,
Thank you very
Blue
much.
October.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, real quick, are we off the air?
I think we're still going.
We're still on the air?
We're
Oh,
not on
hi.
the air.
Okay, okay.
We're still going. Yeah. Go ahead.
We're good? No, I was gonna ask him a question for off the air.
Oh, well then we're off the air.
We're off the air. See, that's out of tune. Could you tell it was out of tune? Oh, wow. Wow.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
I know. I was hoping you would. I was gonna just stop, Justin. You hear what I'm hearing.
Hey, we're still rolling video back there, right? Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Play with me real quick. Still out. Let me try by myself real quick. Let me just do this one by myself.
Totally.
Does that sound in tune? Got it. Oh.
It's the weather. We can blame the weather.
This is going to be the greatest sounding guitar ever.
That's what I told you when I walked in, and now I'm like,
Everybody's going to say, that guitar is so in tune.
so good. I just appreciate you guys letting me do this. Okay. Good? All right. I've never played this before. This is a brand new song. Never, ever have I played it. All right, this is called King. Follow your heart. Follow your feet, your soul. Follow your dreams wherever they go. And never slow down. Find someone to share with and then never let them go. Hold me close, closer than ever before. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. With all that I know, with all that I am. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. We light up the dark
the streets with gold and follow your dreams wherever they go. And never slow down, then find someone to share with them. And then never let them go. Hold me close, closer than ever before. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. With all that I know, with all that I am. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. And if you take away everything, you in my arms, I feel like a king. When you're holding me close, I love you like I won't let go. And when you strip away everything, just you in my arms, I feel like a king. When you're holding me close, I love you like I won't let go. Hold me close, closer than ever before. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go. With all that I know, with all that I am. Ooh, just love me like you won't let go.
Thank you very much.
And sing.
All right, cool. I'm out. I can't wait to take pictures with y'all and sign some stuff, okay? God bless y'all. I'll see you in a second.